guys ready? Yes. I love this freaking exhaust. All right, guys, so I know the ZR1 has been getting ignored a little bit in favor for the C8 Corvette, and it's just because the C8 is demanding a little bit more of my time due to all the mods and everything. So today we're going to focus a little bit on the ZR1 though, because there is an issue that I have fixed partially and it needs to be completely fixed today. Now, what I'm talking about is actually the carbon fiber piece right here on the actual fender that allows heat to escape from the engine bay. What needs fixed with it is the fact that the carbon fiber piece here was actually defective from factory. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, what do you mean? How is a carbon fiber defective? Well, in this case, it actually had a bunch of air bubbles in the gel coat right around this area here, and the entire piece actually looked iridescent in the right sunlight. So I actually went to Latrobe, and there is also a Chevrolet dealership up there that was able to help me out with this. If any of you guys out there actually have a Corvette ZR1, you're gonna understand the carbon fiber parts are very hard to get right now. That part right there is actually about $1,500 from GM. And of course, my car is under warranty, so I don't pay $1,500, but at the same time, these pieces are really hard to get due to the fact that GM seems to make these as you order. So in the case of the ZR1, there is not just a bunch of random carbon fiber pieces sitting around on a shelf somewhere. These things are literally made to order. I actually ordered this piece last August, and I just recently got it in June of this year. So yeah, 10 months to actually get this part. Now, I already put the part on, but I'm going to show you guys some before and after pictures because the issue with this thing wasn't huge. But I'll be honest, whenever you spend $140,000 on a car, you kind of want it to be perfect. I'm going to put a picture in right here to show you what the problem was in this area. As you can see there was a bunch of little pinhole bubbles right in this area here. And originally when I saw it, I actually thought it could be wet sanded or buffed out. But it turns out it was actually in the gel coat. So there was no fix outside of replacing the whole part. The biggest problem for me though is that since the entire car was expelled and ceramic coated, I gotta get this part redone now. So we are gonna head up to Blackout Tinting, have this part re-expelled and re-ceramic coated because yes, I am obsessed. Now, we are actually going to be taking both cars. I'm taking the ZR1 and the wife is driving the C8 because the C8 is going in for something undisclosed. We're taking it to a mechanic shop to have something fixed that we will talk about in a future video, so stay tuned for that. But before we do, we're gonna have a little bit of a cold start battle here. So the C8 first. And then, of course, the ZR1, but it is in the garage, so it's going to sound a little different. We'll let it idle outside a little bit for you, but let's do the cold start. There she is idling. Definitely a little bit louder, but either way, that AWE system sounds absolutely fabulous on either one of these two cars. Anyway, let's take a look at the carbon fiber fender. Like I said, I'll show you out in the daylight here because it's a little hard to see in my garage, but there it is. So as you can see, absolute perfection. There is no bubbles up here like there was in the other one. It's perfect. So anyway, we are going to jump in the car, head up to Blackout Tinting, get that thing re-expelled and re-ceramic coated. Let's get to it. All right, guys, so like I said, it's been a little while since I've been in the ZR1 because of all of the exciting things going on with the C8, but man, oh man, does it feel good to be in this car again. Now, for those of you who don't know, I have a couple different products for sale for the C7 Corvette, one of which is actually a screen protector for the built-in navigation screen And it's more than just a protector. It actually protects against impacts, scratches, all the same things most screen protectors do. But this one is actually made by XPEL and actually has an RX film in it that basically helps kill bacteria. So nothing will live on the surface of this thing. And with everything going on in the world right now, this is good stuff to have. Now, what is the drive to blackout tinting without going through a tunnel with the AWE axle back exhaust on the ZR1? Let's hear this gorgeous thing in action. You guys ready? Yes! I love this freaking exhaust. Not a bad view there, guys. We're taking the C8 to drop it off, and then we're heading up to blackout tinting. We're halfway there, so stay tuned, guys. I'm going to show you a little bit of the process, and then we're going to go a little bit further into what happened with that carbon fiber piece. For any of you who own a ZR1, this is important for you guys to know because this stuff is not easy to get. All right, guys, and just like that, we are here at blackout tinting. So before we head in, check out Aaron's stealth wrapped car, done with the same XPEL that the C8 is done with. And yes, it's fully satin just like the C8, and it looks fantastic. But we are here for a couple different reasons. The first one, of course, is to get this carbon fiber piece redone because of the defect from factory. Now, from here, you can actually see the Latrobe Chevy / Ford dealership over there that actually helped me out with this. This piece, like I said, does not just sit on a shelf waiting for somebody to buy it. So it takes a little bit longer for this stuff to come in, and this thing is almost $1,600. So the carbon fiber pieces on the ZR1 are not cheap, and they are not readily available. But we did get it after 10 months of waiting, and now we got to get it re-expelled and re-ceramic coated. And then also, again, because these things just keep selling like hotcakes, we're going to get some more of the black bow tie covers. For those of you who don't know what these are, they are literally just a piece of vinyl that covers up the yellow Chevy emblem in there. Blackout Tinting actually helps me with this. They make them for me, and then I sell them to you guys. So each purchase will get you one for the front, and then of course we'll also get you one for the rear. So as you've seen or may not have seen, they look absolutely fabulous, especially on a black C7 Corvette. So if you're interested in those, shoot me an email as well. But anyway, we are going to go ahead and walk in and see what they are up to and get that carbon fiber piece redone. The good old employee entrance. Got some tint. We got Minion. Here's Minion, guys. Look at him. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. And of course we have the GT500 here, which looks absolutely fabulous. All ceramic coated and looking beautiful under the LED lights. Yeah. Not bad, not bad. They just had a carbon fiber track pack here a little bit ago, and that's over $100,000 worth of Mustang right there. And then naturally we have a C8 up on the lift getting some XPEL. These C8s are starting to show up everywhere, huh, Josh?
Everywhere, man. Love it.
Cold start. So here we go, guys. Aaron is prepping the surface for some XPEL. Yeah, I know. Every time I come to blackout tinting, I get something expelled. But in this case, it has to be expelled because, like I said, that thing was replaced, and you know, I want it to match the rest of the car. Everything else on this thing is expelled, so that's got to match. He is going to make my freshly washed car filthy again, though, and that upsets me a little bit, but. Okay, so for those of you wondering why XPEL is so expensive, that's pretty much why. So that little area right there, even though it's fast in terms of application, still took a little over 5 minutes. So Aaron's been doing this for quite some time. He's pretty knowledgeable at how to do this. He gets it done quicker than most can, but even with that said, it's still 5 minutes just to put on the fender vent. Imagine doing that all over the entire car. So the bigger panels, like the doors and the fenders, all this stuff gets coated or covered with the film, and some of this stuff is really curvy and it takes a long time to do. I can tell you without a doubt though, it is absolutely worth it, because I mean, look at this thing. Under the light in here, especially because of these wonderful LED lights, look how fantastic that looks. Looks like a freaking mirror. Look at that. Awesome. Awesome stuff. And now Jimmy is ceramic coating over top of the XPEL that Aaron just put on. So this is still the XPEL Fusion ceramic coating that I have all over the rest of the car. This piece is just being redone all over, like I said, because it was replaced. So we've seen Jimmy do the ceramic coating before. He did the front two wheels here for me right before we got the new tires. That was fun, but he's doing the same thing here. Got to make sure that the entire car is totally coated with ceramic coating and covered with XPEL PPF, because again, look at that. Look at that shine. All right, guys, so we are home. We got everything done at Blackout Tinting today. You can see the C8 is back as well there in the background. It got what it had to get done as well. Like I said, that will be a future video, so stay tuned for that if you're interested in seeing what was going on with the C8. But anyway, we did get the actual side vent here expelled and ceramic coated. So the best XPEL installations are invisible, and this is no different. So expelled and ceramic coated, so it is good to go as far as the rest of the car is concerned, because this entire car is covered with XPEL and it is ceramic coated as well. The wheels, the glass, everything. This car is fully protected and can be driven however I want, whenever I want, without ruining it. To me, it's a no-brainer. But anyway, we also got some more of the actual black vinyl bow tie covers. Like I said, if you guys are interested in those, definitely shoot me an email. They really help improve the look of the C7 Corvette. It's something kind of small, but it has a big impact. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. So if you liked what you saw, give me a big thumbs up. If you have any questions about any of the content we covered here today, such as the XPEL installation on the carbon fiber vent on the ZR1, or the fact that the carbon fiber vent even needed to be replaced already, shoot them in the comment section down below, or shoot me an email, horse.power.obsessed@gmail.com, and I'll make sure anything you have gets answered. Like I said, if you guys are interested in ordering the XPEL RX screen protectors or the black vinyl bow tie covers here, definitely shoot me an email as well, and I'll make sure you get a set for yourself. If you guys haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do. As you can see here, my C8 is in, and I have the C7 content as well as the C8 content coming. You're not going to want to miss it. So if this is something that interests you, definitely subscribe to this channel. And as always, guys, I will catch you in the next upload.